Drop it.
Yeah. Those Eagles, y'all. Phillies. Yeah. 76ers. Take 215. About to go live. We elite boy street Philly on the rise. Wise guys, no surprise. Haters will despise. We debate every take. Hit the like and subscribe.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Take 215.
Yeah, what up, what up?
My name is Deja. This is my dad, Ryan, and thank y'all for tuning back in.
Yes.
Well, it's been a month of Sundays.
It's been a month of Sundays. How you doing, twin?
I'm good. Just got back.
You just flew in yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
From Savannah?
Yeah.
I like that. So we had a cousin named Savannah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, Aunt Gertie's granddaughter.
Oh, shout out Aunt Gertie.
Shout out to Aunt Gertie. Yeah.
It was cute down there. That was my first time being down
Savannah.
there.
That's on the tip of.
It's by Florida almost.
Right. That's not too far from Florida.
The Floribama shore.
Right. It's near water down there, right? You near some water in Savannah?
It's not. Yeah, it's like Tybee Island or something down there.
What's Savannah known for? Crawfish?
No, I think
that's New Orleans.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they known for anything, to be honest.
Savannah.
It's very like moss tree.
Is that what it did the movie Eve Bayou?
Eve's Bayou, probably. Or did they do that in New Orleans?
Oh, they're probably New Orleans.
Yeah.
That's the Bayou.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's the Bayou.
I mean, but Savannah, it was cute. I mean, it was Savannah State University's there, and I think so is Georgia Southern.
Is it any historic?
Yes, their downtown is really
historic
stuff. Probably plantations, if I had to guess.
Probably.
But it was very. I ventured. Is that the word? Yeah, I ventured downtown. I would like to go back on a pleasure, not
a business, not a business trip. You was on a business trip.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
Well, it was a little. I was a little bored. You know, when I got.
Oh, when you got off
to my
from
hotel
training.
room, yeah, I was a little sad.
You were sad?
Well, I was just like, well, what next?
You should have called me. I would have talked to you. I would have talked you off the ledge.
I'm reading a lot though, so I got some. I brought a book.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I challenge you to read more. You ain't gonna read more?
I read to them kids every day.
Okay. Well, I read 34 books last year.
Oh, but I haven't read my own books.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Normally, back about a year ago, I was reading a book a month.
That's good. You could at least get 12 in.
But I hadn't read in a while.
It's actually quite challenging because it's really hard to shut down all your brain.
Yeah.
And focus. As you get older, you get so much.
And then I could, your grandfather used to read all the time.
Yeah.
I do need to read a little more.
Me and Bree read a lot. We I guess it's just us, a little book club we got. But I read 34 books last year.
Wow, that's impressive.
I'm gonna try to read 50 this month. This year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Thanks.
So we go to Barnes and Nobles?
I do, but they high.
Oh, okay. Don't you get a discount? Oh, we get a discount.
Oh,
maybe I need to buy the books for you.
Yeah. Or get me. You can sign up for an account. You get a card. So
right, but I think by working for the school,
you probably do.
We get a discount.
So Barnes and Noble, it'd be OD, y'all. So I just go to either Target is about $6 or $7 cheaper, but Amazon be like a quarter the price.
But Barnes and Noble just feel different.
It do. I
when
love it.
When you go all up in there, it just feels.
But that books is $20 a pop.
I know.
That's gas.
I remember when we went all together, and I saw one of my coworkers. He said it was good to see you and your family, Mr. Dykes, you and your family at Barnes and Nobles.
It make you feel superior.
Does it?
Like ain't reading.
You stupid. But it is a different feeling when you go on Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah.
And so maybe
you can get you a coffee.
Yeah, maybe start reading.
And they have your Quran in there. You bought your Quran.
Yeah. I bought a Quran in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I just it's hard though. Like as I've gotten older, I find it a little bit harder to shut off my brain and shut off the noise and focus on the book. But I think it's good. I put my phone down. I ain't scrolling as much.
And then I'm not on television and watching. Yeah. So
maybe
after the football season, maybe I'll grab a book.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's just maybe. But yeah. So how was your time off?
My time off was great, man. My vacation was off. Just kicked my feet up.
You watch a lot of movies?
Yeah, I was on Netflix. I'm watching Landman and.
What's that?
It's a new show on Paramount. It's Off the Chain.
You on my Paramount?
It's huh?
You on my Paramount?
No, I'm moving on up. I got my own account now. I got my Netflix and everything.
Well, you got Netflix forced it.
Huh?
Netflix forced you and me off Uncle Max.
I know.
And
we
then,
had it free for years.
Yeah, like 10 years. I literally had it free since when I got to college,
Me too.
2013. So you got your own Paramount. I just had to put
Netflix.
Joe on my own Paramount, but you still on my Max and Hulu.
Am I?
Yeah.
But I need you to reprogram that on my TV. Oh, I think I got it on my phone.
You
but
on my Max and my and my Hulu, and you on
I don't use nothing. I don't Max. I don't use.
Wow, HBO Max got all the Star Trek.
But the Max, I had to reset my TV and then I lost
you got to
everything.
relog back in.
So I'm gonna have to get you logged back in, but it might be on my phone. I might can cast it.
Yeah, Max got I think the Star Trek stuff.
Oh yeah, they got that on Paramount too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Then Paramount is good.
Yeah.
Well, what else is streaming? If you need stars, you got to hit Joanna. Got the stars.
Oh,
Joanna
okay.
got stars.
I need to hit them up for stars.
But, so you got your own Paramount. I got. Then what about you? Said you definitely on my Hulu and my Max.
And I have been using it. I got the Hulu on my phone. Normally I can cast that.
Yeah, Joe was like, dang, you got everything. I said,
But
yeah.
the Hulu got commercials.
It do. You see how spoiled we got?
I ain't
You
lying.
grew up, the Hulu got commercials. Like you didn't grow 40 years and watch a commercial.
Man, that's been too much time out of my life, man.
That Hulu, 60 seconds.
Yeah.
But it is funny how we get very
spoiled.
Yes, like you can watch anything. What about prom? You on mom prom?
No, I got my own.
Okay,
now.
so you doing good.
Yeah. I'm moving. I'm trying to get independent with my streaming.
Because soon probably they ain't gonna let nobody share nothing. That's probably what's coming.
Yeah.
And you on my Peacock.
Oh yeah, I was watching the Alfred Hitchcock last night.
Alfred Hitchcock, Lord.
You don't know nothing about that.
Is that like Columbo?
Yeah, no, it's like Twilight Zone. It's an old school type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just nice. You can watch anything you want at any time.
Yeah, but I watch Alfred Hitchcock and Twilight Zone because the actors are just off the chain. When I want to see real acting, I have to go to black and white.
Well,
the actors, you got to watch it. The actors.
No, Uncle Matt watched Twilight Zone. I don't understand it. I don't understand that.
You should watch it. Yeah.
But anywho.
Anyway,
we can
get back to the lab.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think
without a mic to grab.
The last game we talked about was
Lord, I don't even know.
Sorry, I look like I'm in jail. This outfit of this toboggan. This is the sweatsuit that they get the ladies into jail.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay. And you ain't got them slides on. Them slippers.
Yeah, I'm just slides away.
I can tell somebody. Look, I can tell any of my homies that been to jail before because they don't never pick up their feet.
They just slide.
And when you're in the county, all you hear is shh, shh, shh.
Oh, because you got the cuffs on your ankles.
No, they just drag their feet is a thing. I can tell if you went to jail or not. I can tell how you walk.
I thought it's because they had the cuffs on their ankles.
No, that's just on the transport when you're going to court.
Real quick, and then I'm going to get back. Yeah, I'm going to get back to the football. Do you know that all courthouses, and they're not like normal. So I got a speeding ticket in Anson County. This is not going to make sense if you're not from North Carolina. And so I had to go all the way to Anson. This is when I lived in Charlotte. So I had to drive 50 minutes to Anson County to go up here for my speeding ticket. Do you know that they brought the chain gang out before they did the traffic tickets?
Yeah, they do that.
Not in big counties, they don't.
They do it here too because what they do is...
And here they do traffic first.
I know, but listen, let me tell you something. A lot of people, they do here where we at too because they bring them from the county and they like to get their court cases over first so they can take them back to jail.
I get that, but I have never, I see them do either they put traffic in a different courthouse or they do traffic first. Like, I don't know about that.
Well, I've seen that done plenty of times before.
Before the traffic.
Yeah.
That was my first time.
And then they'll make you wait. They'll bring them out and let the judge
do their thing.
And they have them all sitting to the left.
Well, they chain gang them in.
Right. They shackle them in.
Yeah.
And they sit them down. And then they get all of them out the way. And then they'll get them on out because they don't want them to jump over they just try to get them out the way.
I don't want to see that. I was in a room with very violent offenders.
Well...
We talking manslaughter.
Yeah.
Attempted murder.
They do that.
Second degree murder. Baby, I'm just here for a speeding ticket. I don't feel like I should be breathing the same air as y'all.
That's the sound of the man working on the chain.
Anyway, I didn't like that. I was like, I don't need to be. I need to shield my virgin eyes from this because I don't need to be seeing this.
Well, I hope all of them got out and didn't come back.
Well, not if attempted murder and stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right. So
anyway, well, we went all around the corner.
Yeah,
with
we
that.
did. We'll get into some of our trending topics. Is that what we're gonna start calling it? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Our take trending. I'm trying to come up with something new.
Our
trending takes.
Trending takes.
We'll get into our first. Sean, we're gonna need you to get us a graphic for that sooner or later.
For trending takes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get into our trending takes. All right. First, obviously Saquon Barkley. He reached 2,005 rushing yards. He is the NFL's leading rusher. Shout out Say.
Yeah. 2K say.
2K say.
2K say. Yeah.
So he reached it in the game against the Dallas Cowboys. Jalen Hurts did. We ain't even talked about Jalen getting his brain scrambled. It's been a lot. But Jalen got hurt in the Washington game.
Yeah.
And we ended up dropping that game. And then the next week was against the Dallas Cowboys. We beat 41-7.
Woo!
And in that game,
watch that 4 times. Your mom talking about, I want to watch it again. How you watch it?
in that game, Saquon did break his own personal rushing record. He got to 2,005 yards. And then the question began, the topics began. And then we clinched the NFC East.
Right. We clinched.
And we could not go at this point, we couldn't go any lower or higher than the 2 seed.
Right,
because of what happened with Detroit and Minnesota.
Right.
So all the talking heads, that's what I call them. I guess we are that too. All the talking heads talked about all week was do you rest Saquon or do you let him get the record?
They got on my nerves with that boo.
They need something to talk about.
You know what I'm saying?
But what was your take?
My take was, I thought about it first. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one.
Oh, I ain't never heard that.
Yes.
I'm like, Ocho, I got to write that down.
Yeah, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few or the one. In this case, you know what I mean? We had to play an offensive lineman. We had to play the wide receivers.
Play the wide receivers.
We had to do all that.
And the Giants know you trying to get
it. Right.
They could be trying to twist his ankle in a pile.
And so they did the right thing with that. They did the right thing with that. And
I'm 50-50 because it was very poetic. It was very remember the Titans. I don't even know. It was very like cinema that he would have got the record against his old team.
But guess what though? Zay Flowers from Baltimore got hurt the last game.
But they had to play.
Well, Watson got hurt the last game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Things happen. I get it.
And look, Detroit didn't have to play. They lost another person
because all they want to do is
defensive
play.
side of the ball.
Yeah. Because you can't just play Saquon.
Yeah.
However, I do agree with somebody said it. I would have just given him. You got one half, and if you ain't got it by the 2-minute warning, that's it.
If it was me, I would have kept him in the game before that.
And that's how you knew that they weren't going to go for it. And somebody was like, maybe when Saquon was like waving a white flag in some of them games earlier in the year.
He could have got it.
He could have probably already had it.
But you know,
but you can't just play Saquon.
And you know what though? He might get hurt next game. But I don't care about that. But I'm tired of everybody chirping. Oh, they got Saquon. He washed. Oh, he gonna get hurt. He never stayed healthy.
Well, who's saying that anymore?
I mean, when we got Saquon
when we got him
at the beginning of the year, all that.
But could you imagine?
Talk.
Could you imagine though? The media is full of it because could you imagine if Nick played Saquon and Saquon got hurt?
Oh,
you can't win. You can't really win. I would have liked to see him break it, especially because Eric Dickerson is a old hater. So I would have definitely liked to have seen Saquon break it, but at what cost? And I do understand somebody was like, well, the Eagles are acting like two things can't happen. They're kind of like, oh, if he get the record, they can't win the Super Bowl. Two things can be true. However, you just run the risk of him playing in a meaningless game.
If we don't win the Super Bowl, I still would say the same thing.
Sit him, yeah. And I think he wanted to go.
Especially the offensive linemen, they can get rolled up on anything.
Yeah. And Lane didn't want to do it, but Jordan and Landon wanted to play.
And the other factor that I want to bring into is we had our bye early.
Yeah.
We done played 12
So somebody said if we would have made it to the Super Bowl, we would have played 17 straight games.
Right. And so that's a lot of games.
Yeah.
So we needed to buy. So we had to create a buy.
Yeah. And if maybe if we were going to get the number 1 seed, it'd be different. Maybe you can play them because you're going to get that buy, but it didn't feel. And then like people were saying, the Giants don't want to be on that side of history.
Right.
They are going to do
They're going to go
They're
all
going to let
out.
AJ and Devontae get 500 yards apiece before they let Saquon break that record. Right. Because that's me personally. We stack in the box. AJ and Devontae can do whatever they want to do.
But you know what, though? He still set a record because he's one of only 8 running backs that went over 2K. So he's still in the history books. And that guy, it feel like I know him. His energy is just a magnetic. That guy, and we was going through an identity crisis last year without a leader. But this guy, 2'6", is truly a leader.
Yeah, he's going to be a captain next year.
Yes.
I'm excited, though, but we ended up finishing the season 14-3. This is our
14-3.
The third time in franchise history that we have won 14 games, and every other time we have gone to the Super Bowl. Just something to throw out there. So speaking of, what's going to happen next week.
Yeah.
Next week, wild card round.
Green Bay.
Green Bay comes to Philly. Green Bay they've lost 2 in a row.
They lost 2 in a row.
That they were trying to beat because honestly, Washington or Green Bay didn't want to have to come to Philly.
Right.
Both of them were trying to win.
And I was up in the air about who I wanted to play. I was up in the air about Washington, but I was watching one of a sports content creator on YouTube, and it kind of made sense. I mean, Green Bay is a good team, but
Washington is sneaky.
But Jaden Daniels, he pulls out the wild card with his legs on them 4th downs.
Yeah, and Jordan don't really have that. However, I just felt like we are head and shoulders better than Washington as far as talent goes.
Yeah.
However, it's a divisional game. Dan Quinn has been in that division for the last 3-4 years, so he does know Jalen. He knows that much, and I don't feel like Washington's gonna beat Tampa Bay. I don't. Because Baker Mayfield.
The big show.
He's been they messed around last week, but they got it together.
But if they do beat him, I ain't mad.
Who?
If they do beat Tampa Bay, I'm not mad.
I ain't mad either way, but because Washington. Well, if Washington wins and we beat Green Bay, I think Washington will come to us, right?
Oh yeah, we definitely got 2 games home regardless.
Well, we got to win this first one.
Right. We win the first one. We win against Green Bay. We got another game home.
Yeah, because Washington will be the lowest remaining.
Yeah. Of course. So if we win, we at least got 2 games. We got another game home if we win. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to even feed into that.
Yeah, so we at least, but I'm trying to take it one game at a time.
Yeah. Right, so we just stick with Green Bay for right now.
Yeah, Green Bay. We open it up as 4.5-point favorites against Packers.
So what do you think about that spread?
I think it should be higher. That's just me.
Okay.
However, so the Packers are without Christian Watson. He tore his ACL. He's their best receiver. He's their deep threat.
He's a deep threat. But I don't think.
But Jaden Reed is their best receiver. I think.
There you go. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, but anytime I put my money on him, he don't show up. So I don't really got nothing to say to Jaden.
Right. But Christian Watson is definitely their deep
over
threat.
The top, bust the top open.
He's a deep threat. He definitely stretches the field.
Yeah, correct. And Jordan Love got hit in his elbow.
Funny bone.
Am I hitting this? I gotta sit up.
Yeah,
Jordan Love got hit in his
funny bone.
Yeah, so his they took him out. They said they took him out as a precaution.
That was kind of weird to me.
I don't think so though.
That was kind of weird to me that they took him out. But then on First Things First, Bashar said, "Well, Jordan Love didn't play the second half, but they was looking good that first half with him."
No, the last 2 games Jordan Love hasn't played good.
And so who beat him before?
Minnesota. It was terrible. Because remember we needed Green Bay to win.
Oh, that's right.
So I think it was they beat New Orleans 34-0, and then they lost to Minnesota. They made a last ditch effort at the end, and then they lost. They weren't looking good against Chicago even when Jordan Love was playing. So I'm not even really.
Oh, you do like them people in that movie I used to see called Orange.
Oh, it's called Orange is the New Black.
Oh.
And it's not a movie, it's a show.
Yeah.
And that movie called Orange.
You look like one of them ladies used to wear the hat on that used to be down. Yeah, now you do. It just hit me. You look like a jailbird.
Called Orange.
Yeah, I knew something orange. It's called Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, they give them these Gildan. This ain't Gildan, but they give them these Gildan sets to wear at the big house. The big house?
Now, how would you even know that?
I watch TV, and you know the people in jail now be sneaking in phones. They be going live on TikTok.
Guess what though? They don't be sneaking them in. The guards.
Well, yeah, but to what avail?
Yeah. So they be calling. Yeah. So anyway.
So. All right, so like I said, 4.5 point favorites. Right now, AJ Brown, obviously Jalen Hurts is they clear. We knew he was gonna play, and then the media wanted, whatever.
They got on my nerves with that.
They need something to talk about.
Now what you call it officially have got on my nerves. You say he's been out on yard. No, on Get Up, boost it, baby.
Greeny?
Yeah.
I hate Greeny.
You got to be concerned. You got to be concerned.
I never liked Greeny.
I'm like, yeah. You got to. So, where is the concern level of being concerned?
Somebody
Boost
said,
it, baby. Set his ass up.
Somebody said, he hate the Eagles. Somebody said Howie Roseman must have effed his wife. He hate the Eagles. He hate them. He just got interviewed to be the GM of the Jets, though. Hopefully he could be the GM of the Jets so he can get off my TV.
Who?
Greeny.
Did he?
Yeah, they interviewed him yesterday.
Wow. Him and Aaron Rodgers are going to be on the ashwagandha together.
Yeah, I don't think Aaron coming back, but anyway. So yeah, what are your... AJ Brown is a little dinged up.
No, but AJ Brown explained himself today.
Yeah, he did. And Devontae didn't practice today too. But whatever. It's the end of the year. Everybody got tricks and stuff going on. And all right. So we 8-1 at home. They coming to the link 4:30. Tom Brady and Tom Rinaldi are calling it. Aaron Andrews, Christina Pink, the whole crew.
Okay, and the whole Christina Pink.
You know how you like how I knew a whole telecast for the Fox.
Yeah. But you know what though?
We 1-1 when Thomas call our games.
And guess what though? And far as this stat too, when AJ and Devontae and Jalen, when all of them played, they hadn't lost.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, when all of them played together, they hadn't lost.
Our only 3 losses is Jalen didn't play or AJ and Devontae didn't play.
Right. And we got Dallas Goedert back.
Yeah, he looked good against the Giants.
Yeah, he did.
What about Tanner McKee? Shout out Tanner McKee.
Tanner McKee, boy, that's gonna be a 2nd-round pick.
He needed to be, but they still saying Kenny Pickett the backup.
I know, but I'm saying
I know, but don't you think they should make Tanner the backup?
Yeah.
But Kenny Pickett has real life playoff game experience.
Yeah, but
and Tan don't.
But he be
the Mormon missile.
He be having some dancing feet in that pocket too. He remind me. Remember Garment? Garment used to just dance like that.
But Tanner is like a Peyton Manning.
He is
like
a prototype.
Tall.
He's a prototype quarterback.
He's 6'6", white.
Right. What white got to do with it?
That's just what it is. That's what they say.
He's like, you should see your face. 6'6", white.
It got
He a big boy.
Yeah, he like Peyton Manning. Or who else am I missing? Drew Brees?
Is it Painting Manning?
Painting Manning.
Or Debating Manning? That's stupid.
Yeah, he's a prototypical.
But you know what though? You say he probably won't stay, but I would love to keep that guy.
That the 3rd string. Somebody seen him and was like, hold on.
Yeah. So he might be going for a draft pick.
I don't know.
You got to give me a 2nd round for him.
Unless Kenneth going. But Kenny Pickett played good against Dallas and the Kelly Greens, but then they tore his ribs up, and so Tanner got in and got some action. And yeah. So anyway.
But to me, Tanner McKee looks more poised in the pocket.
Yeah, because Kenneth liked to run. Kenneth does more.
He can't run like Jalen Alexander.
No, he can't. But he'll take off. Whereas Tanner is a pure pocket passer. Say that 3 times fast.
A pure pocket passer. The 3 Ps, the trifecta.
Whereas Kenny will get a little loose.
But Kenny does have the experience. He's been a starter. He's been a starter in the league.
Talking about playoffs,
yeah. So
Kenny has been that. So what's your bold prediction? You don't have to give a score because I know you superstitious.
No, I'm not superstitious.
Okay, well, what's your bold prediction for the score?
For my bold prediction,
score. For
the score is, I say we're gonna win. I think we're gonna hang 30 on them. I'll say 30 to 20.
10-point win.
Yeah.
Jake Elliott got to get it together.
I think they'll get some garbage baskets, some garbage points at the end.
Okay.
My prediction is 30 to 20 Eagles.
Okay, I'm really nervous about Jake Elliott.
Me too. So hopefully it won't come to him.
He's shanked 2 against the Giants, but they said it was very windy.
Yeah,
he shanked a 37-yarder.
So we get heavy dose of Saquon in the 4th quarter. I say 30 to 20.
And if you go back to, we play them obviously opening day in Brazil.
2 different teams.
It is. That was week 1.
They are a different team and we're a different team.
Yeah. How many times you heard that in the media this week?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I definitely agree. Obviously, there's things you can take away from that game if you're both parties, but both teams are different. Jalen had 2 pissy turnovers at the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I think our defense is much better.
Oh yeah. Our defense is much better, and we still were able to contain them.
Yeah, I was, after finishing 31st last year in defense.
Yeah.
I was saying I was hoping I was fortunate to be if we had a top 15 defense.
No, it's like top 2,
top
3.
top 2 or 3. So I
think it's 2. The Chargers are randomly the top defense in the league, which is very random.
Yeah, but shout out to Nick Fangio. Nick.
It's Vic. Nick is Nicholas Sirianni.
It's Nick and Vic.
You think his name Victor?
Victor Fangio.
Because we usually going to call him Victor. You just said Nick Fangio more than once.
Yeah, so maybe I say Victor. Oh, just say Fangio.
Victor Mick Fangio.
I'm going to call him Mick. Mick Fangio.
Victor Mick. Victor Mick.
Is it Mickey?
No, just Mick. He born in 58. And I'm sure it's Nicholas Sirianni. What you think? Nicholas John Sirianni. Dang, he's only born in 81.
What? I graduated.
Yeah.
High school in 83.
Yeah, he's put some years.
Darn.
Mom graduated in 85.
Yep, she was 2 years behind me.
Anyway, Nicholas and Victor.
Wow, I'm gonna call him Mick.
So
yeah, so that's so. What do you?
My prediction. I think.
What you think?
I think the defensive line gonna tear Jordan Love up.
Okay.
I think they're being coy about that elbow.
That funny ball?
Yeah, and I think he gonna have some loosey-goosey balls.
Okay.
And I think Quinyon Mitchell gets his first pick of the year.
Okay, I hope so, man.
Because CJ keeps stealing them from him.
He just like he was gonna catch
CJ
it.
just coming. But I was watching an interview with Darius Slay was like, he said, but to be honest, he said Q hands is trash.
But
he said they're trash.
I want to see him catch it so he can do that.
You could tell he was mad when CJ stole the last one because he didn't go over there and do the dance.
He sure didn't.
But Slay said it. He said, I told Q when he got here, CJ got good hands. And he will take he like a ball hawk. He will get the ball from you. He's like, but to be honest, he said Q hands is trash.
Wow.
This is coming from Slay.
Hopefully he practice on that.
Because he has dropped a few that have been right in his hands and CJ ain't been in the vicinity.
Exactly.
So you can't blame it all on Chauncey. Anyway, real quick before we get into more of the wild card picture. So I wanted to talk real quick, the Pro Bowl and All Pro.
Oh yeah, All Pro. We got 2 All Pros.
Well, we got 6. Second team, first and second team.
Yeah.
Pro Bowl. Lane Johnson did not make first team All Pro.
I know.
They gave it to Penei Sewell, and Lane Johnson has way better numbers.
But you know what though? I don't care nothing about none of that.
Well, I do.
I mean, I care about the Pro Bowl. I care about the Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl bull crap now.
Well, I know, but the All. It just. I just like it sounds good. He
All
made the
Pro
Pro
tight
Bowl.
end. You want to hear that?
You would hear All Pro.
Yeah.
But guess what though? That's just gonna make them guys play harder.
Yeah.
They're gonna show you who the real. Hopefully, show them who the real best offensive linemen are anyway. So. And
what's going on? What's it called? A second team. So our first team All Pros were Saquon Barkley and shout out Zach Bond.
Zach Bond
they got to pay
it
that
going
man.
on.
Zach Bond and Saquon were first team, and the second team was AJ Brown, Jordan Mailata, Jalen Carter, and Lane Johnson.
And Mick Fangio found a diamond in the rough.
Now it's Mick.
Yeah, he found a diamond in the rough. Was that he never even played inside linebacker before?
No. More of a special teams guy.
Yeah.
But that's my bold prediction. I don't really want to give away and do no score stuff, but it dropped to 3.5 points.
Oh, it did? It was.
Oh no, the spread it went to 5.
Oh, it went to 5.
Yeah.
It went up 0.5 point.
It did. Yeah, they know something we don't. What's T? Ask them what's T.
What's T?
I got Camille saying now, clock it.
You clocking that T.
Clock it, mommy, clock it. Hi, Camille.
Them kids know about it in school.
Yeah, so I'm trying to put you on.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get that win.
I think we got to shut down the run, and if we
because Josh Jacobs did run 70 on his last game.
Yeah, he has 1,300 yards on the season.
Yeah, so
I think if we shut down the run and we make Jordan throw it, I think we can rattle him.
Yeah, and last time we played, we didn't have white chocolate in the secondary.
No, this is when Vontae was doing it.
Oh God. And
bad things happen when he get on the field.
I like him, bless his heart, but he just.
But him and Dallas Goedert used to live together the first 3 years, right? And it must have been something in the water because they was always both hurt.
I don't know.
They both.
I like Avonte Maddox. He's a good backup.
Special teams guy.
Yeah.
Every time he come in, it's some BS. It's a flag or something.
I remember he just. I had a bad
dream.
I had a bad experience with him against last year when we lost that game against Seattle.
Yeah. No, that was James Bradbury. You remember James?
Oh, that was Badberry.
Badberry. Did you do that on purpose? Mm-hmm. I miss James.
That's what Quail said. Call him Badberry. Quail call him Badberry.
He's smart.
Who?
James Bradbury, because he got paid for nothing.
Well, and then he's still on our squad.
I ain't even seen him in the damn building.
He might be back next year.
Yeah.
I'll take him as a backup, you know what I mean?
Well, who as backup?
Yeah.
They was gonna put him at safety. But who now that Coop just showed out?
And then McCullen.
No, I don't care about McCullen.
But he's going to be ahead of Bradbury.
No, he won't. I think Bradbury has the experience. So first of all, now that
Sidney Brown.
He's crazy. He need anger management. Every time it's a scuffle, he involved in it. I
love it.
He got ejected against the Cowboys.
I love it. We need a fighter.
Yeah.
You need that type of attitude on the squad.
But it's funny because he's not very vocal like how CJ is. CJ, no more ejections either. We haven't even been able to get into all the nitty gritty.
But I know they mama proud of them two twin boys, both of them.
Oh
in the
yeah, Chase is good. Chase is a good running back. They at home, but Chase is a good running back for Cincinnati. I'd like to see who we gonna be starting Coop and Chauncey.
Yeah.
So if Bradbury, they were putting Bradbury at safety before they knew because Cooper DeJean got hurt in camp or something.
And I really don't think Bradbury been hurt all this long time.
No, he hasn't. LaShawn on the take. What's the Shady and DJ podcast? 2510. Yeah. On the 2510 podcast, they basically opposite. He's smart. He ain't hurt. He ain't still hurt.
So he don't need to be on the sidelines. He home chilling.
Because when they I saw him in the background when the media was doing something. I saw him in the background in the locker room at one time. But when he first hurt his knee, it said expected back week 6 or 7.
And he ain't been back all. Is he still on IR?
I think they removed. Let's look at the roster real quick.
I don't want to waste time talking about him.
No, let's see, and then we can move on to the playoff picture. Roster depth chart. Let's see.
Roster.
He's still on the roster. Let's see where he falls on the depth chart.
He ain't on there.
James, they still got him on IR. They got him at full safety behind Reed, Sidney Brown.
So he's a third man.
But he unlisted all the way over here on IR. So, they put Lewis Klein in front of him. We just picked up that dude.
See?
But that's because he's still on IR.
So Bradbury, we don't even expect them to see him on the field again for us.
He might be because
we're going young. I doubt it. So, we'll see. He's still under contract.
So Reed,
ain't nobody going to trade.
Wait, I forgot about Reed. So what? Cooper DeJean, what's the NB stand for?
The NB?
Yeah, on the depth chart. Talk to me. What that stand for? We got strong safety, full safety, right cornerback, left cornerback for Slay and Quinion, and then NB is Cooper DeJean is the starter, and then Maddox is the second.
They got him listed on the NB talking about the position?
Yeah. Y'all don't know?
I never heard of that terminology before. NB? They safety will play in the slot. Now let's.
They don't got him. They got Reed and C.J. Gardner-Johnson as full safety and strong safety.
And then they got Nickel back. I'm tripping.
Come on, y'all. Y'all supposed to be in this. What? Say it.
Nickel. They really don't say nickel back. But that's a nickel back. So
that's when we play.
They got who they got on the nickel back?
Cooper.
Oh, not Black.
But they don't have him as a cornerback.
Right. Nickelback. He's a nickel because he playing the slot.
Nickelback is also a white country band, so that makes sense too.
Nickelback. I like Jelly Roll.
You do?
I like his voice.
He got a little grit and soul in his voice.
Yeah. I love Jelly Roll. I like Jelly Roll.
He got tattoos on. He was just downtown.
Yeah, I seen him on I've been watching that show, Landman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said he used to get high a lot and be in rehabs and stuff. Now
wait, is it a reality show?
No, Jelly Roll. When he had his interview, he said
what's Landman about?
Oh, that's Billy Bob Thornton. This is good. It's on
Billy
Paramount.
Bob is good.
Landman is good. Check Landman out, y'all, if y'all ever get a chance.
This depth chart
is on Paramount.
No free sponsors.
Okay.
Is Landman gonna cut you a check?
Maybe. Jelly Roll been on, and Jerry Jones was on there last week.
Well, what's the show about?
It's about them drilling oil, but it's a lot of drama. It's good.
But why
have you
is
seen
Gerald Wayne and Landman? I mean,
you have to watch the last episode. I'm gonna have to send you the link.
girl,
You'll like it.
Okay. Yeah, the Nickelback starter is Coop, and the Nickelback second string is Avante.
Okay.
Right cornerback start is Slay, and then we already knew the backup is Rogers. So Tristan McCullum comes in when CJ goes out.
Yeah, McCullen.
And Keely.
But we young. But we are young back there. Slay is the oldest cat back there.
Isaiah ain't that young. He like 20.
I know, but Slay. But we still young back there.
Yeah.
Well, CJ, GJ, how old is he?
He probably 28 if I had to guess. He a hard 28, 27.
He look like Kodak Black.
Yeah, hard. They got to be.
Don't he look like Kodak? I can't understand young Kodak Black be saying when he be rapping.
And guess where all those that be looking real hard in the face from where? Just guess.
Oh, boy, is it New Orleans?
No, Florida.
Oh, that's with the grill.
Yeah, CJ from Florida.
Okay.
Very hard. Chad Ochocinco, they just look hard. I don't know, something in the water down there.
Chad.
He's so funny.
He just a yes man to me.
He's hilarious.
We said, Yeah, talk to me now. Talk to me now. No.
Stay with me now.
Stay with me now. Say that again.
And then let me get my pistol. Let me write that down.
Come here, baby. Do you love me, baby?
Oh, they not together right now. He cheated on her.
Did he?
Yeah, but she was crying on somebody's podcast. I think that she gonna take him back. I love but he do it to be funny. It's a part of his.
That's his character.
Yes,
because like a yes man.
And this is not a yes man, but this is why you got to learn how to make it too, because they play off of each other. Like it works. Like if you watch
it do work. I mean, it do work.
It's hilarious.
I don't watch Nightcap anymore.
It's funny because sometimes when Shannon get too loud and I watch
Shannon on on
that's too many loud big mouth.
But
niggas.
I watch him on. Listen, you ain't let me finish. That's it.
That's just too much. Him and Steven, if him and Steven disagree, I turn it off. Because then they get to yelling and spitting on the mic, I turn it off. However, Ocho, it's just funny because Shannon is so serious, and sometimes Ocho be late and he be so mad.
And then what's up with them sunglasses all the time?
Yeah, but he travel a lot because inside the NFL, that's filmed in Philly.
He on the CW.
That's filmed in Philly. So he live in Miami.
And Belichick was on there.
Yeah, and Chris Long.
And what you call do a good job on that, Ryan Clark.
Yeah, Chris Long. His podcast is very funny.
Yeah, I like his podcast too. Yeah.
However, I just think it's very funny because
it wears me out.
Because Shannon Sharp is so serious.
Ocho. Ocho. Come on now, Ocho.
Come on. Now Ocho. It's like father and son. He always trying to reel him in. And he only 47.
He'll say, got about 10 times straight now.
And Shannon don't be letting him talk. But I feel like Shannon sometimes is mean to him, but he got to realize that show only works because of Ocho.
I know, but Shannon
get on people's nerves.
But shout out to Shannon because Ocho really wasn't making no noise, and by him getting on, by Shannon bringing him on the show,
he saw,
and then Ocho started having commercials and all kinds of stuff because Shannon brought him on the pod.
But Ocho's very funny, and Shannon saw that.
And he can rap too. He had a commercial where he was spitting fire.
Did he?
Yeah.
But yeah, Ocho is funny, and he's the comedic relief because Shannon is like sometimes Shannon can run people ragged.
Right, but Ocho just wears me out.
Do he? He's hilarious.
I'm not saying he's not, but he just wears me out.
To me, I like his football takes. Sometimes Shannon get on my nerves with some of his football takes because I don't know. And they're two different generations too, a little bit. They play together a little bit.
But you know what though? But I like the combination. It works for them.
Yeah.
But I'm really not a fan of Shannon Sharp's podcast. No hate or no shade, but I don't watch his podcast. Nightcap.
Club Shay Shay or Nightcap?
I don't watch none of it no more.
Oh.
Ever since Cat Williams, I just couldn't.
Now, what Cat Williams got to do with Nightcap?
I know. Ever since Cat Williams got on his show.
That's a different show, Club Shay Shay.
Right, but ever since then, something just turned me off from watching Shannon after all that.
Oh, well, you gotta get to the bag. You know how much money he made off that?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for me personally.
Yeah.
I don't it rubbed me the wrong way.
Shannon didn't even really say much.
It just it
was really just Cat.
But it rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, though. Shannon didn't even say two times.
But anyway, like I said, no shade, no hate. I just prefer not to do not to do Shannon on Cub Shay Shay.
I think I can
or
appreciate
Nightcap.
I like it more than a lot of the other shows is because those are two people that played. I can't really listen.
Oh, they do their thing now. They're good.
Well, and it's educational for me. I can't really listen, and sometimes I'll go a little bit without watching it, but I can't really deal with some of the Get Up and Colin Coward. And just sometimes Stephen A. too. Like I want to hear players that played talk about this.
And then Shannon, another thing.
And first things first.
And then another thing that I'm gonna say one more thing about Shannon. And he does a good job, but every now and then he starts talking about women, and
not this coming from you who love Kevin Samuels. I know you ain't talking.
No, but it's a different kind of. No, he's talking about taking the blue pill and knocking somebody back out. And then pressing his Instagram live while he's getting him a piece.
He didn't do that on purpose. That was bad. He almost lost his job. He did not do that on purpose.
That's the girl did it?
No, it was an accident. And this is okay. I don't.
And then
I don't think he did that.
And then
you know how much he got to lose?
I know. Then here go Ocho. At least there wasn't a man in there.
I don't know if he said that, but ain't no way.
No man.
Ain't no way.
You said it wasn't no. Anyway,
ain't no way Shannon Sharp did that intentionally. Like
I didn't say he did.
No, I'm talking because he works for Disney.
I didn't say. Well, it probably was an accident. Somebody hit that button.
He worked. It's just still like he worked for Disney. Go ahead and talk.
You gotta press 3 clicks.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
To go live.
You do.
That's why I think it's intentional because people think. Anyway, I ain't gonna
maybe
get
it was her. Maybe it could have been her, but I just don't think.
That's what everybody was saying. You have to press 3 clicks to go live.
You do. Not that you knew that. You read that somewhere online. Let's be clear. You didn't know that.
I've been live before.
No, please. I just don't really. If she did it, that's one thing. But I just find it hard to believe. First of all, he's very private. We never see who he dating. Like none of that. So I just really.
He might have didn't do it.
That's what I'm saying. Like he literally said, he had to, ESPN / Disney called him in the office. Like I don't think you lose it. He just signed that big contract. That's just me personally.
All I'm saying is it wasn't by accident. I don't think.
Well, you wasn't there, so nobody will ever know.
Yeah, I
just don't necessarily think, and you don't have an iPhone, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen by accident if she did it.
But it seemed like it came out when people was giving him allegations about his sexuality.
It was a little bit after that.
And then it was the timing just seemed kind of a little off to me.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it would be intentional.
Somebody who he doesn't even really engage or feed into the responses of that, who just got a multi-million-dollar deal from Disney, I just don't think they care that much about proving the naysayers.
I'm with you. I'm just saying.
No, you're not. It's okay if you're not. But
I'm just saying, but I see what you're saying. But to me, it just seemed like the timing of it, and
it wasn't that close to him getting out of the car looking sassy with his hip replacement. It wasn't that close to it. It was a few months after.
I didn't think nothing was wrong with that.
It was very swishy and sassy. But he got two fake hips.
Yeah, he got hip replacement.
He got 2 fake hips.
But so when he got out,
it was very.
The uniform was just tight,
and it was just very.
And then he said, "I'm gonna go get some wine over here."
Very weird. It was very, but I just first of all, Shannon has been getting those allegations for a while. So, and he's never really.
I guess a guy at the basketball game,
right? Which is his stylist. And he never really engaged or cared to talk about it because you think I'm gonna care what y'all say about me when I got all this? I just wouldn't. And but the only thing that makes me, just because of how he is about his money and getting to it,
right.
Like Disney don't really do. You see how Paul Pierce got fired? Like Disney don't really play too much of that. And so that is the only reason why I don't think that.
Paul Pierce.
Right. And Paul Pierce.
I'm glad he got his job back.
And he didn't get it back. He got a different job.
But I know, but he was at that table. He said,
right. So why does Paul Pierce get fired? And he wasn't even doing nothing illegal on there.
But guess what, though? But the world is about second chances. So I'm glad Paul got another job.
I'm saying, but
I don't like his football takes, though.
No. I'm talking about him being, so you can see how serious the Disney umbrella. All he was doing was smoking and drinking, and it was some, it was some hoes in the back. So right.
It's,
so
they're two different plateaus.
They'll tolerate more of you if you're producing more. I agree with that 110%. However, if it was something where you could probably physically see, I think that if it could have gone one or two ways and they would have let him go. I do, because it's Disney.
But Paul Pierce, when he did that, it was like,
I didn't get why they fired him. I didn't, but
yeah.
I mean, if you going that's why I thought Shannon Sharp was gonna get fired. Did you not think he was gonna get fired from Disney? It's Disney.
I thought something was going to happen after that. But Stephen A. got his back too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and obviously it's like the ratings, like you said, they'll tolerate
and
more.
I do like Shannon's take on football.
You got to,
Yeah, I
you
mean, I
got
love
to,
Shannon.
yeah.
I love his takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But real quick before we get out of here, so the game's starting tomorrow. Who you got for the kickoff? I think tomorrow at 4:30.
4:30. The first game with Pittsburgh. I mean, with
let me talk.
Go ahead.
God,
Texas.
the Texas at Chargers.
Stop screaming at me.
Texas at Chargers.
I got. You're aggressive.
Yeah, you was gonna keep going too.
You've been in Savannah too long.
You was gonna keep going.
Cuban on Cuban.
No, Chargers at Texans. My bad.
I got.
CJ Stroud been on a little bit of
the Chargers.
Jim, is it Jim or John Harbaugh?
One of them Harbaughs.
Jimothy.
I got Chargers. Who you got?
CJ been on a little bit of a tear. He don't got Stephon, or he don't got Tank. God, Lord bless Tank.
Tank dead.
He ain't, that was bad. I watched that. That was sicky. He ain't got Stephon or Tank. Nico been balling out. Joe Mixon been balling out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think D'Amico will be out.
And they're playing that to Texas, right?
Yeah, because the Texans won that sorry ass division.
Man, let me see. I'm gonna go with my pick. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Same. I got the Chargers. I got the Chargers by 2 scores.
I don't know if I got by that much, but I got the Chargers.
And then the night game is the Steelers at Baltimore.
Matt, yo, Matt.
It's not looking good.
Hey, I'm rolling with the Steelers.
No, you're not.
I am.
Did you say something different behind the camera?
Boosted, baby.
No.
No, but I
talked to Uncle Matt last week.
I talked to him. Go ahead.
And he said, this is before they played Bengals. He said if we lose to the Bengals and have to play Baltimore, we will lose. They had a tough hand the last 4 games of the season.
But every now and then Baltimore
No Zay Flowers,
and they be acting. Sometimes they be suspect in the playoffs.
Oh, Lamar be suspect.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm going to my upset pick is, and they favor by 9.5. Baltimore.
Because the Steelers have been pissy. George Pickens has been pissy. Every time something don't go his way, he just it's just all too much.
Is he related to T.O.?
It's T.O., Antonio, Tyreek Hill, George Pickens. They all cut from the same cloth.
Wow. Well, they're from Florida too?
Yeah. Not Tyreek, though. I don't think Tyreek from Florida. He looked like a Florida. Sorry.
Good Lord, B.
So you got George. You got.
My upset pick is I'm going with Pittsburgh.
Is that really an upset?
Yes, because they favor by 9.5. So it would be a big upset if Pittsburgh win.
In Baltimore.
And be more.
All right, I don't have that. I'm sorry, Uncle Matt, but you said it, and I'm just agreeing with you. I felt like if they could have beat the Bengals, they could have got some momentum.
Right.
But it's just their entire offense is George Pickens, and if he got brick hands for the day, it's over.
And I might be thinking with my heart, I'm just going with my brother's team. I will mind seeing the Steelers win.
I got B Moore, and I got him. I don't think it's gonna be close.
Okay.
I think that's why they put them 2 games on tomorrow, because they ain't gonna be close.
Those 2 games?
They're not good games.
But I think the Chargers and Texans are going to be close.
Not good games. Or they not teams that people...
Okay.
Not the Chargers and the Texans. Pittsburgh and Baltimore, it's like, okay, third time. They split in the regular season.
And then it's a division game. That's what I'm saying. Anyway.
Yeah, all right. And then Sunday at... hold on. What's
we got a 1:00 game on Sunday.
Yeah, 1:00 game on Sunday.
No, 4:30 the first one.
No, we don't.
4:30 is the first
Oh,
game.
yeah, 4:30. So we already kind of talked about our game. We'll skip that.
Yeah.
We did jump up to a 5-point favorite. We already talked about that.
Okay.
No, we're not. It's a 1:00 game. That's a 1:00 game. Broncos, Bills.
Oh, Broncos and Bills. So did we talk about that?
No, I was off camera, but I'll tell.
Oh, okay. I got to go with I don't know. The Bills' defense was looking suspect, but I have to go with the Bills.
The Bills are 9.5-point favorites, and I think if I had to pick one upset, it's Bo Nix and Co. It's Bo Nix. It's Cortland Sutton. It's Marvin Mims.
Devontae Williams from Wallace.
That running back, Javante or Devontae?
Javante from Wallace. He's from Wallace.
If I had to pick the upset, that's gonna be my upset.
Okay.
Just cause Bo Nix, I don't know.
Bo Nix. That sounds like a daggone.
You think that's his real name?
Bo Nix, something like that. Off a Bojangles commercial. Bo Nix.
And he don't spell
Bo
it
time.
Beau. It's it's Bo. Bo Chapman Nix.
Bo Chapman.
Chapman.
Okay then, Bo.
Bo Chapman.
Okay then.
What school? He was an SEC boy. If I had it, obviously, I think I'm not gonna be surprised if Josh Allen and Co cook them. But if I had to pick an upset, that's my upset.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with the division game with Baltimore and Pittsburgh. I'm gonna go with that for my upset.
And
alert.
then Sunday night on NBC and Peacock, Commanders at Tampa Bay.
I'm gonna go with the Bake Show.
Same. They are only 3.5 favorites.
Oh, that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They played pissy in the first quarter.
Hey, but look.
Did I do something? Oh, they played pissy in the first quarter against the Saints.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Washington win. But I'm gonna give.
No, it's kind of like a pick 'em.
Right. Because I'm gonna give Tampa Bay the edge because they're home.
Yeah.
And that boy Evans.
Mike Evans is
playing
crazy.
off his. He's playing out of his mind.
Yeah, Bucky Irvin, and who else they got?
And then they just still got the David, the linebacker.
Levante David. Yeah. Remember?
The Tampa Bay still got. I'm not Tampa. Yeah,
Levante David.
Levante David, is he still with the Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
The linebacker.
Come on, y'all. I just said yeah.
And who's their running back?
Bucky Irvin and Rashad White.
Oh, Rashad White. That boy good too.
Bucky good too. Bucky a rookie. I had to put some money on Bucky.
Okay.
Levante David. You saying they ain't got him no more? K. Yachtin is pretty good too. Shaquille Barrett. Yeah, they still got Levante David.
Remember? And they got Shaq Barrett still?
Mm-hmm.
They was on that Super Bowl with.
Yeah, with Tom and Vita Vea.
Oh, okay.
With Thomas Edward Patrick III.
Okay.
I forgot Brady. And then
Monday night, who we got?
Monday night. Okay, the game is not in LA no more because of all them fires. Lord, our prayers with all them people. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, lost
That's
their
crazy. So the game is not in LA. They have moved it to Arizona.
Yeah,
so
I heard.
It's a neutral field.
Yeah.
Vikings at Rams. Minnesota has now, I think, swung to a 3-point favorite because it's not in LA. But LA is like a hybrid city anyway. It don't even be that many fans there for the Rams. No way.
And you know what though? And my thoughts and prayers go out to the people in California.
Yeah.
Colin on the herd.
Yeah.
He said that he started to buy a house out there, and he said the only reason why he didn't, he said it would take him a long time to get to work.
Yeah.
And he said if you get a heart attack or something, he said it'll take the ambulance 40 minutes to get there. He said it's one way in, and it whines and whines and whines.
405 maybe?
Yeah, and it's just anyway. So
yeah, it's a lot of celebrities and people lost their house. I think Ben Affleck, Janae Aiko, Miley Cyrus, a lot of celebrities, I know it's not gonna make it any worse, but for some celebrities, I was hoping it's maybe like a second home, so that way the blow won't be as hard. But some people, it's not their second home.
They said it's cool to live out there and how it's beautiful, but it's like one way in and it's windy.
It's Malibu basically.
Yeah, and then now that it's kind of go like in the valley, like the winds were like 80 mile an hour
but
winds.
you know this.
That's like hurricane winds.
You know this person is going to mega jail. They found the dude who started the fire.
They found the guy.
And I don't think he intended on it to be this, but you're going under the jail, sir.
Did anybody die?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, it was
arson.
It was arson. No, but it wasn't, obviously, he didn't mean this to happen, but the winds picked up, and they found him. They got him in custody. Yeah, so he going under the jail.
Yeah.
One thing I don't agree with is they got firefighters who are in prison, and they got them a release to work the fire. I don't agree with that.
Firefighters that was in prison? What do you mean?
Like say you were a firefighter and you committed a crime and now you're in jail. They said, come on.
I hope they give them a reprieve.
They not. That's like modern day slavery a little bit.
So wow.
Yeah, I don't really agree with that, but it's because in all the LA County fire personnel, they've exhausted all their options. It's only so many firefighters.
And so they said that's why they moved the game
to Arizona.
Right, because it take about 150 law enforcement officers and things like that, and the ambulance
down
and all
there.
that to work a game.
Yeah, and they all down
I
there.
didn't know it take that much. To,
yeah, because of the people and anything can happen.
And the traffic and all that.
It's a big draw. But yeah, that's crazy. Like, so say if you committed a crime years ago, or say if you committed a crime but you were a firefighter, you still going to jail. You're not immune from nothing. So the firefighters in the LA County or in the LA prison system, they gave a furlough to so you can come work this damn fire.
What are firefighters doing locked up?
That's what I said. But they people like you or I. Maybe they hit on their wife or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
But that I don't really know about. Because I would say no.
I'm pretty sure you had the option of saying
You think so?
Yeah.
And then if you did, they probably would shank you in the back of the jail.
And guess what? But and when the time to come up for parole or something like that, I bet they get.
What if I'm not getting out? I'm not
But
going.
I'm saying that might aid. That might aid them getting out.
If they said, girl, yeah, like if I had like 2 more years of my sentence, I said I'll go fight this if y'all shut that off.
Right.
Let's bargain in here.
They'll probably aid, but something that's up for parole, I sure the judge will show them leniency.
Yeah, but I thought that was interesting.
Yeah,
because there was no more personnel.
Wow.
So of course prayers to everybody out
yes,
west.
Yes.
Oh, and then so that's the last game. What you think about that game?
I'm going with
Sam
the Rams.
Darnold
I'm going with the Rams.
You think that's it? You think the Cinderella show is over for
I think
Samuel?
I think I'm going with the Rams. Yeah, I'm going with the Rams. I'm going to Puka Nakua.
And Cooper Kupp and
Cooper
Matty
Kizza.
Stafford. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think and you know what's crazy? If the Vikings win, they would be going right back to play Detroit again. And I'm not trying to see that for the third damn time. So I hope the Rams win.
Either way, I'm good with the outcome of that game. Either way, I hope,
Yeah.
Especially if we win ours. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. But all right. I think that was a little bit of a longer show, but we had a lot to shake down.
Yeah, we hadn't had a show in a while. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, we'll be checking back in. Hopefully, we got something to talk about.
Yeah, hopefully our next show will be a win from the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll be coming to y'all next week with the win.
Yeah, with a dub. Hopefully, it's not
next week.
a repeat of last year.
Yeah.
But yes, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow us wherever you get your podcasts. Hit that like and subscribe button. And we will see y'all next time. Go Birds.
Go Birds. Yeah.